Sabrina Carpenter's rise in the entertainment world has been anything but ordinary. Born on May 11th, 1999, in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, she was the youngest of four daughters in a creative, supportive family. Her childhood home was a vibrant hub of artistic expression, filled with the sounds of music, the rustle of scripts, and the laughter of sisters who constantly encouraged each other's burgeoning talents. From an early age, it was abundantly clear that Sabrina possessed an innate ability to perform, a magnetic charisma that drew attention whenever she sang or acted. Her parents, recognizing this undeniable spark, nurtured her talent with a gentle yet firm hand, providing lessons and opportunities while ensuring she maintained a sense of normalcy in connection to her roots. As a young girl, Sabrina was utterly obsessed with the vocal powerhouses of her time, particularly Christina Aguilera and Adele. She spent countless hours singing their songs in her room, turning a hairbrush into a microphone, her voice echoing off the walls as she mimicked their runs and belts. These impromptu concerts, filled with youthful passion and nascent skill, were unknowingly setting the stage for a future filled with chart-topping music and television fame, a trajectory far grander than she could have ever imagined from her Pennsylvania bedroom. Her big break, the moment that launched her from aspiring artist to budding professional, came when she was just a preteen. At the tender age of 10, armed with a newfound confidence and her parents' encouragement, she started uploading singing videos to YouTube. The platform, then still burgeoning as a launchpad for raw talent, became her digital stage. Her unadorned covers, showcasing a voice remarkably mature for her age, caught the attention of talent scouts scouring the internet for the next big thing. By age 12, an age when most children are still grappling with middle school hallways, she had already signed a coveted contract with Hollywood Records, a significant milestone that signaled the industry's belief in her potential. But what truly launched her career into the mainstream and cemented her face in the public consciousness was her casting in the highly anticipated Disney Channel series Girl Meets World in 2014. As Maya Hart, the edgy, sarcastic, and fiercely loyal best friend to the show's earnest lead, Riley Matthews, played by Rowan Blanchard, Sabrina quickly became a fan favorite. Her character, with her cool demeanor and hidden vulnerabilities, resonated deeply with young audiences navigating their own coming-of-age journeys. The role was a perfect vehicle, allowing her to demonstrate not just her sharp comedic timing and impressive dramatic range, but also her innate musical talents. Disney, ever keen to capitalize on its stars' diverse abilities, even wove her singing into several episodes, showcasing her powerful vocals and expanding her artistic reach. Fans eagerly began following her for both her compelling acting and her increasingly popular music, marking her as a dual threat early in her career. While many Disney stars tend to follow a well-worn, often predictable path of manufactured pop stardom, characterized by bubblegum anthems and carefully curated images, Sabrina's approach was refreshingly different. Even as a teenager, she exhibited a remarkable independence and an artistic integrity that set her apart. Her debut EP, Can't Blame a Girl for Trying, released in 2014 almost simultaneously with her Disney Channel debut, showcased her strong, clear vocals and a lyrical maturity well beyond her years. The title track, with its catchy melody and relatable themes of youthful longing and resilience, quickly became a hit on Radio Disney, eventually winning a Radio Disney Music Award. This early recognition confirmed that she wasn't just a Disney personality, she was a serious artist in her own right, with a voice and perspective that demanded attention. From there, Sabrina didn't rush or conform. Instead, she continued to release a steady stream of music, each project demonstrating new depth, experimentation, and emotional honesty. Her subsequent albums, Eyes Wide Open, 2015, Evolution, 2016, and the two-part Singular, Act 1, 2018, and Singular, Act 2, 2019, each expanded her fan base and earned her increasing critical acclaim. These albums saw her exploring diverse genres, from R&B-infused pop to synth-heavy dance tracks, all while maintaining her signature lyrical introspection. She wasn't afraid to push boundaries, challenging listeners and demonstrating a fearless commitment to artistic growth that many young artists shy away from. One of the most fascinating and admirable aspects of Sabrina Carpenter's journey is how seamlessly she's navigated transitions that have historically derailed other young stars. The leap from child actor to respected adult artist is notoriously fraught, often leading to identity crises or a struggle to shed a carefully constructed youthful image. Yet while still in her teens, Sabrina began taking on more mature, complex roles outside the seemingly inescapable Disney orbit. She starred in films like The Hate You Give, 2018, a powerful drama addressing racial injustice, where she played a supporting but impactful role that allowed her to delve into serious subject matter. She also charmed audiences in the Netflix dance comedy Work It, 2020, showcasing her versatility and lighter fare. These choices proved that she wasn't content to be typecast, actively seeking roles that challenged her and demonstrated her expanding range. Beyond film, she even made her triumphant Broadway debut as Katie Heron in the musical adaptation of Mean Girls, just before the global pandemic shut everything down in early 2020. This role, demanding rigorous vocal control, comedic timing, and stage presence, cemented her status as a bona fide triple threat performer: singer, actress, and stage performer, capable of captivating audiences across different mediums. Her ability to effortlessly pivot between these demanding artistic disciplines speaks volumes about her inherent talent and her relentless work ethic. But perhaps Sabrina's real superpower, the quality that truly distinguishes her in the crowded pop landscape, might be her unparalleled ability to connect with fans through her music. Her songwriting is a masterclass in intimacy, confessional honesty, and often biting wit and sarcasm. She writes with a vulnerability that feels deeply personal, yet paradoxically, universally relatable. Her 2022 album Emails I Can't Send was a significant turning point, a watershed moment that propelled her into a new echelon of artistry and public recognition. This critically acclaimed project was born from a period of profound personal heartbreak and intense industry pressures, a maelstrom of emotions that she courageously transmuted into art. The album resonated deeply with listeners precisely because of its raw honesty, tackling themes of betrayal, public scrutiny, and the agonizing process of healing. Songs like the standout track, Because I Liked a Boy, directly addressed the intense scrutiny she faced following rumors of a highly publicized love triangle involving fellow singers Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett. Instead of retreating from the drama or letting it define her, Sabrina leaned into it with extraordinary artistry and refreshing honesty, flipping the narrative on its head. She didn't play the victim or the villain. She simply told her story, her truth, with a clarity and maturity that disarmed critics and captivated fans. In doing so, she reminded the world that she was much more than the sensational headlines suggested, transforming personal pain into a collective anthem of resilience. And speaking of headlines, Sabrina is once again making significant waves in 2025 with her new single, Manchild, a track that's as sharp, unfiltered, and lyrically incisive as anything she's ever released. The timing of the song's announcement and subsequent release has fans absolutely buzzing with speculation and excitement, especially given her recent high-profile relationship and rumored split with acclaimed actor Barry Keoghan. Though Sabrina, ever the artist who communicates through metaphor and carefully chosen words, hasn't named anyone directly, the biting lyrics and the defiant tone of Manchild feel like a clear, unmistakable message. The internet, ever quick to dissect and connect the dots in celebrity narratives, erupted with fan theories and playful commentary. Social media feeds were flooded with memes and jokes, the most common refrain being, "We all thought of him, didn't we?" It's precisely that irresistible blend of personal intrigue, relatable emotional honesty, and undeniable musical quality that makes Sabrina such a compelling and dynamic figure in pop culture right now. She understands the power of narrative, not just in her songwriting, but in her public persona, subtly weaving threads of her personal life into her art in a way that feels authentic rather than exploitative. What's especially interesting and indicative of Sabrina's sophisticated artistry is how incredibly intentional she is with her image and storytelling. She doesn't just release music, she crafts immersive experiences, playing with aesthetics, sounds, and metaphors in a way that shows a deep, almost academic understanding of the craft of pop culture. Whether it's the meticulously curated retro glam visuals in her music videos, which often nod to classic Hollywood and vintage fashion, or the ironic, almost theatrical way she delivers a devastating breakup anthem with a knowing smirk, she's not just performing, she's constructing intricate narratives. Her music videos are often mini-films, rich with symbolism and character development, extending the themes of her songs into a visual language. Fans and critics alike have increasingly noted her growing sophistication as a songwriter, with comparisons being drawn to the likes of contemporary lyrical masters such as Taylor Swift and Lorde for her profound lyrical depth, sharp wit, and remarkable self-awareness. These comparisons, high praise indeed, underscore her evolution from a promising young talent to a genuine artistic force, capable of writing songs that are both emotionally resonant and intellectually stimulating. And the similarities to global superstar Taylor Swift don't stop at the songwriting craft. Sabrina has had the incredible opportunity to open for Taylor's record-breaking Eras Tour, a monumental experience that has given her unprecedented exposure to massive international audiences across stadiums filled with fervent fans. This unparalleled platform has catapulted her recognition to new heights, introducing her music to millions who might not have discovered her otherwise. Their friendship and mutual respect have become a point of immense fascination for fans, with glimpses of their camaraderie shared through social media and on-stage interactions. Sabrina has often spoken openly about the surreal experience of performing in gargantuan stadiums, feeling the immense energy of tens of thousands of people, and the profound privilege of learning from one of pop's most iconic and strategically brilliant figures. This mentorship, both explicit and implicit, seems to have profoundly inspired Sabrina, encouraging her to push creative boundaries even further and take even bolder risks with her music, embracing the expansive vision that Swift exemplifies. But while her career continues to soar to dizzying new heights, Sabrina remains refreshingly grounded, a quality that resonates deeply with her ever-growing fan base. In interviews, despite her considerable achievements, she often speaks candidly about imposter syndrome, the persistent feeling that she doesn't quite belong or is not truly deserving of her success. She also discusses the immense pressure of constantly proving herself in an industry that is always hungry for the next big thing. She's remarkably vocal about mental health, openly sharing her own struggles and advocating for the importance of self-care and setting healthy boundaries in an industry that frequently rewards burnout and overextension. This authenticity, her willingness to show vulnerability, makes her incredibly relatable to her young audience who are often navigating similar anxieties in their own lives. Despite her fame and demanding schedule, she maintains close ties with her family, whom she often credits as her bedrock, and a small, trusted circle of friends, drawing strength and perspective from these enduring connections. Her younger fans, in particular, look up to her not just as an artist with catchy songs, but as a genuine role model who embraces vulnerability, champions authenticity, and prioritizes well-being amidst the chaos of celebrity. Behind the scenes, beyond the music and acting, she's also proven herself to be a savvy businesswoman, demonstrating an astute understanding of branding and strategic partnerships. Sabrina has ventured successfully into various fashion collaborations, leveraging her distinctive style to create collections that resonate with her fan base. She's also engaged in impactful brand partnerships, carefully choosing alignments that feel authentic to her personal brand and values. Beyond commercial endeavors, her commitment to philanthropy is equally impressive. She actively supports causes related to education, equality, and mental health awareness, using her considerable platform to highlight issues she cares deeply about. She's been involved in numerous fundraising events, lending her voice and presence to generate awareness and raise crucial funds. She has also used her public voice to speak out about social injustices, demonstrating that her influence extends well beyond the stage and screen, positioning her as a conscientious artist with a genuine desire to make a positive impact on the world. This multifaceted approach to her career showcases a maturity and foresight that belies her age. Sabrina Carpenter's story is still vividly unfolding, and that dynamic sense of ongoing evolution is precisely what makes her such a captivating figure in contemporary pop culture. At just 26 years old, she has already accomplished what many artists spend a lifetime trying to achieve: chart-topping hits, acclaimed acting roles, and a devoted global fan base. Yet despite these impressive accolades, she consistently gives the sense that she's only just getting started, that there are countless layers yet to be revealed, and an infinite reservoir of creative potential waiting to be tapped. Each new project, whether it's a searingly honest album, a captivating film role, or a surprise stage appearance, reveals another facet of her talent, another unexpected surprise. Whether she's taken a savage lyrical jab at an ex-lover with a meticulously crafted bridge, or stepping confidently onto a legendary Broadway stage, there's an undeniable electricity and a magnetic draw to everything she does. She possesses an innate understanding of how to command attention, how to craft moments that linger in the collective consciousness. And then there are the fun, quirky facts that make Sabrina all the more lovable and relatable, adding texture to her public persona. Did you know she was a finalist in a Miley Cyrus singing contest when she was just 10 years old? A precocious talent even then, hinting at the superstardom to come, or that she once recorded a whimsical song for a Sophia the First soundtrack, a delightful nugget from her early Disney days, long before her more mature and emotionally complex musical era began. She's also a self-professed huge Harry Potter fan, a shared passion that endears her to millions, and has humorously joked that she'd likely be a Slytherin, embracing the ambition and cunning associated with that house. These small, endearing glimpses into her personality give fans a sense of intimacy and connection with someone who's otherwise living a very public life, bridging the gap between celebrity and relatability. What truly sets Sabrina Carpenter apart, though, is her remarkable resilience, an almost defiant spirit that has seen her through various challenges. She's been underestimated, judged, and dragged into public drama and tabloid speculation more than once, facing scrutiny that would shatter many. But each time she's emerged stronger, more focused, and creatively sharper, armed with new music, even more biting lyrics, and an increasingly clearer, more confident sense of who she is as an artist and as a person. Instead of shying away from controversy or allowing public narratives to define her, she possesses an extraordinary ability to spin it into gold, crafting songs that are both deeply personal and widely relatable, transforming pain into power. That rare ability to take profound emotional experiences, sometimes even public humiliation, and fearlessly transform them into compelling, authentic art is something only the most special artists possess, marking her as a true alchemist of emotion. As she steps into this next exciting chapter, fans are eagerly anticipating where Sabrina will go from here. Will the sensational single Manchild be the herald of a new, highly anticipated album era, perhaps a project even more candid and introspective than her last? Will she continue to take on more challenging and dramatic roles in film and television, further cementing her acting prowess? Or will she surprise us with something completely unexpected, a foray into a new artistic medium, or a strategic business venture that leverages her growing influence? Whatever comes next, one thing is resoundingly clear. Sabrina Carpenter isn't just a former Disney star who successfully transitioned into music, or a singer with a few catchy tracks. She's a formidable storyteller, a multi-hyphenate performer, and an undeniable cultural force. And her compelling, evolving story, marked by resilience, authenticity, and audacious creativity, is far from over. Her journey is a testament to the power of self-belief and the transformative magic of art, proving that true talent, coupled with unwavering determination, can carve its own extraordinary path in the ever-shifting landscape of entertainment.